you go to, I gotta ask you your top 5 rappers from Philly, bro.
Oh man,
you know I was coming with this shit. You can't run from it either, bro.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, like, how you on supporting the brand? I know you got social media. You going like to people face to face. You know how you doing that?
Like, I know Ronald McDonald, whenever he popped out, niggas like, yo, that's Ronald McDonald. You know what I'm saying? When niggas see me, I had people down the street, yo, big CC.
Hey, bottles for the bitches over at Winko. I do too much, baby, I can't be no weak hoe. The hoods want us to join, they want some trophies. I ain't finna mingle with Stephanie's and Sophie's. I put that shit on just to hit the studio. Ain't no bitches in the booth, I hit a groupie hoe. Making plays in this bitch like Ricky Rubio.
What's going on, world? You back on an episode of Joctober Podcast. Keep liking, subscribe, hitting that link bump below. Special guest to the left of me, I'm my boy Po from Philly.
Yeah.
Artist, designer, stylist, all you need. Welcome to the show, Brody.
Word.
What's up? How your day going?
It's been a different type of day.
Yeah.
I mean, but
little journey.
Yeah.
We here though, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to waste your time. I want to jump into it though, bro. You know, I know you from Philly. For the
yeah,
people
West Philly.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
put some respect on that. West Philly for sure.
Yeah.
You know, being from West Philly, you know, coming out here to Cali, bro. You know, talk about like really who is Po for the people who watch.
Shit. I started writing poetry when I was like 5, 6 years old. My grandmom taught me how to write poetry. So as I got older, like that's what everybody knew me for. So they would call me poet, like, yo, that's poet. But my name TJ though, so everybody, you know, like they just put it together. And my homie named me TJ the Poet, because at first my rap name was just TJ, like TJAY. But then it, like, as high school got more advanced, you know, we got more into school. One of my best friends, his name Abdullah, but he makes clothes too. So we feed off of each other in that way. But he started calling me Po when Chief Keef Almighty Soul mixtape came out. He started calling me Almighty Po, and then everybody at school started calling me that. So,
that was a minute ago too, damn.
Yeah, that was like 10 years, over 10 years ago. Yeah.
That's what's so shit.
But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a rapper, but I do rap.
Yeah.
I mean, bars ain't dead. Like, I don't let poetry die or bars die. Like, you know how a lot of artists now, they go to the radio station and they only give you 16. Like, I give you a 5-minute drum.
Something quick, yeah.
Yeah. And I sing, and my pen work. I got shipment of pens in the trunk if niggas need they shit written. You know what I mean? So
you say you've been writing for a minute too, huh?
Yeah.
How long you been going on for that?
I ain't gonna hold you. I started writing my homies' raps when I was a young boy. That's how I knew I was a writer for real. Cause like I never get tired.
Right.
Like I never run out of ideas, and I'm a good just freedom writer. Just like as a from perspective writing. Like I'm really like, you know, I could write stories and storylines and plays and shit like that too, and movies. But yeah, just writing is just one of my strengths, bro. It's so easy. I could, like, if you told me more about your life, like if I interviewed you, then I could go write a song from your perspective for you to go spit.
That shit hard.
Word.
You say you feel like it's like some gifted shit, or you like overnight type stuff?
I ain't gonna lie, like I don't feel like nothing I did happened overnight, only because of like the type of environment I come from. It's just like real fucked up. So being a hustler, it ignite me. It make me better. It make me go really do the shit that I have the seed planted in my head to go do. Because like a lot of people I know, they don't never get the chance to experience life on a higher frequency. So
look, I see you said you was a hustler. You know, I seen I did a little bit of research on you. I see you said your first hustle was you shoveling snow. You know?
Bro said this research.
Yeah, you know I had to go do my research on you. You know, you said you first time you know got it out the mud shoveling snow.
Yeah.
And look where it got you today.
Yeah, you from Chicago. I know y'all was shoveling snow.
Snow high as hell.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
That was like my first hustle. I used to I'm from Lotus Road, and my block is a dead end. It's like a small cut street, but it's 44 houses on the block. So I made sure I shoveled at least 12 houses. No bullshit. I charge 25 for the front, 25 for the back. Like,
that's a deal. You can't beat that.
Yeah, like I'm like, just give me a 50 bomb, and I'm out here. Sometimes it be still snowing, and I'm like getting people shit right, because like it was a lot of old people on my block, or like a lot of people that work like real careers, and they spent like a lot of time away from the crib, so they should be like snowed down. But you know, if you don't shovel your snow, if somebody fall, they give you a ticket or whatever they give you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to be out there with my bubble coat and my gloves. And before niggas was wearing shiesties, I had my ski mask already. Like, and this is more than 15 years ago. Like, this is in like 2005, 2006, 2007. Like, as soon as I got my shovel, I'm like, I'm gonna hit that block. Like, fuck it.
Look, I did the same shit, bro. Yeah. But I had another motherfucker with me because I was like, I'm tired of
that worked too sometimes because I'm like, I could split my whole day with one of the guys because I'm like, we could do it faster. Right. And then, I'm going to make half the money I would have made, but fuck it, it's better than making nothing.
Exactly. At the time we was living in.
Yeah, minimum wage in Pennsylvania right now is $7 anyway.
$7?
So. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, you being out there in Philly, bro, West Philly.
Yeah.
How was it like, trying to, in your environment, trying to like do your dream, trying to see the bigger picture, like,
I feel like when you come from an area like where people don't really see the bigger picture already, they look at you like you crazy. So I always had the experience of coming out here as a kid because I got family from here, so I was able to get out here and like do my thing. But it was just, Philadelphia is hard to come out of. I mean, like, but it's a lot of greats that came out of Philly, like Beanie Siegel, a whole state property, Meek, Uzi, Tierra Whack.
I ain't know that. Man, you play me out game.
The Roots.
The Roots, okay.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Damn, she is from now.
Gilly Wallow.
Yeah, bro, they.
A lot of people. I don't like to leave people out.
It's so many though. Bro.
It's so many people. Teddy Pendergrass from Philly. It's like real musicians that's from Philadelphia too. So that's what I'm saying. Like I really like grew up on some music shit, and I understand music in a different way. Like I get it. And I've had so many valid teachers in my life, whether it's the old heads that was on the corner slinging yay and they was rapping, or it was some people that I met when I was a young boy that showed me the way too. Like I know people from different perspectives and walks of life. Like I know people from all walks of life, like niggas in the trenches and niggas in corporate buildings and some of the richest people in the world. So
that's how it's supposed to be. You could branch out to different categories,
Word. Some of the Kobe from Philly.
Damn, Kobe is from Philly. Peace mom. I ain't know
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt from Philly too.
Wilt Chamberlain went to high school like 5 minutes away from my block at Overbrook High School. That's where Will Smith went.
Damn, what high school you went to?
I went to Science Leadership Academy. Damn. Yeah, I went to the joint downtown because I ain't want to go to my neighborhood school, you feel me? Because,
so many faces, see me.
Yeah, I'm trying to see some new shit.
Exactly.
I like to switch it up.
Yeah, that's how I was, though. I didn't want to go around new people and shit.
Yeah.
I want to dial into the, you do your business for 11 years, bro. I want to salute to you for that, too. I know how that shit is hard. Mm-hmm. Getting that going up from the ground beginning, what was some of the challenges you faced?
Well, my brand is called Cairo CASANOVA, and then I have a women's faction called Cairo Cleopatra. That's what we gotta get her on.
Oh, really? Like I seen it because I was finna ask you too about the women. She got that going on too.
Yeah, she my inspiration to get the women shit together. I ain't
going behind the camera,
But yeah, I started my brand in high school, and I always made clothes low key. Like I used to cut my clothes up, and my dad would be like, "What the fuck?" Like, and I'd be like, "I'm trying to do something." But I had a clothing line before Cairo CASANOVA, and it was called Create Your Own Swag. And it's funny because like as a kid, niggas was like, create your own swag. Right. But I'm like, I am though, because everybody dressed the same in Philly. So I just named my brand that. But then I only had that for like 2 years. And then in 2013, I created Cairo CASANOVA. And I've had the same logo since 2013. And
what made you switch it up?
What made me switch it up? I mean, one, like the meaning behind my brand, like my grandma passed away in a car accident in Egypt when she was on vacation.
My condolences too, Brody.
Thank you. That was in 2009. So, she taught me how to make music and shit. So I always felt like I owe my creative life to her because she brought that out of me. Like I used to be really shy. I still low-key am kind of, but like I used to be really shy, like not talk at all. Like
shit, when I be seeing interviews, you'll be looking shy though, Brody.
I know, but that's just because of this shit. Like on some real shit, I just be falling back, bro. I don't really be like out like that. I be chilling. It just look like that.
Nah,
that's why when people see me, their energy be high, but I be just chilling. I be like,
it be so much shit you done seen.
Yeah, I be overstimulated by that. Like people see me when I'm out, especially downtown and shit, and I be like by myself, or if I'm with her, or whatever. Like I be just trying to make sure, like you
I'm got straight. To though, bro. Especially what you got going on,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people be doing wacky shit too, man.
Yeah, I just want to be on a positive vibe, positive vibration, because I love this shit. It's fun. Like it's crazy to be able to do something still that I was doing in high school, and I was selling my clothes at school to the point my principal used to be like, yo, like you can't come to school and be a vendor. And I would do it anyway, because I'm like, I want to make money while I'm here for 8 hours a day. I got to make $1 at least. At least $5 a day. Like, that's better than nothing. I mean, so I used to come down there. I try to see how many. I wouldn't bring no books or nothing. I try to see like how small I could fold my shirts up to fill my bag up. I used to have them in the water bottle slots, like all of it. Like I used to have like 50 shirts in my bag. I used to draw. Real shit. And then my teachers started catching on. Like, I would be leaving to go to the bathroom a whole lot because niggas was trying to buy shirts. So I'm like, yo, let me go to the bathroom like 5 times in one class. And they like, what are you doing? Exactly. And the reason I started doing that too is because I had got caught selling weed at school one time. And then the teacher who seen me, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was thorough. He was thorough about it. He was like, you better than that. And I was like, whatever, nigga. But you know, he pulled me to the side, and I respect him though. He hollered at me like, yo, like, I ain't gonna rat on you, because I'm from the same shit as you, so I ain't gonna rat. But he was like, you know, he was like, damn, like, you gotta do better as a young boy. So I was like, let me try something different. And niggas at school wasn't selling clothes for sure,
especially at that time.
Nah, hell no. And then when I started selling my clothes at school, it just created a wave so quick, and I was so grateful for that. All my teachers knew what I was doing, and my whole school knew what my brand was called, and it meant the most to me to like sell something to somebody and then come to school the next day and then they got it on, or like multiple people got it on, or like the teachers is like, yo, look, they got your shirt on. And that always felt really good to me. I also had to acknowledge too, I wouldn't be where I am, you know, at least had the jump start of where I am if it's an artist in Philadelphia. His name's Sai Mosquiat. Okay. He has a brand called Love Your Face. Okay. Shout out to my nigga Sai, but he was like one of my mom's friends. Mm-hmm. But you know, he made music and made clothes too. Okay. So he did my first couple batches of shirts, and that turned my hustle up. And I still remember the flip he used to, and I wish I could get a flip like this nowadays. He had 30 shirts screen printed for $150. I used to take the shirts to school, sell them for $1. I sell all my shirts. I got $600. Then I pocket $450, give him another $150. Then come back. Now I got $900. I was kicking their ass.
I ain't see it coming either,
bro. I know. I remember all my flips. Like every flip I ever did with any type of, like, I'm a real hustle addict. Like I remember every flip I ever did. Like when I was selling the gas, like I had the hezzy on it. When I was selling the gas, I used all the way as low as a tray bag up to whatever. Like, and I'm like, I'm trying. But I always had that in me though. Like, even though that's not my character, but, and I'm not saying it define me, but I'm just saying, like,
you trying to make it though, Brody.
Yeah.
You know, coming from a vibe, you gotta get it how you live. Sometimes.
I was selling sneakers too, like when the Jordans was popping and shit.
Yeah, you had everything. What else you was? You ain't doing none of the candy shit either.
Nah, I never sold candy.
I did that.
I wasn't with the candy selling shit, because I felt like people just see you when they be like they treat you like the water boy. Yeah. You know, when you come up to the window with the water bottles and try to sell that shit, they be like, man, whatever. They be trying to look like little bro you and shit. So I was like, let me sell some big dog type shit. Like, I'm like, I got my own shit. So y'all come wearing all these other brands that most of them brands don't even like black people. Yeah, or they supporting their own fucking people. Right. So I created something of substance, and it has a story behind it. I got family from Egypt too, so that, you know, that's always a great link. But I didn't even know that. Yeah, my grandmom is buried there. She was on vacation. She from Philly too, so she had just got there. She got in a car accident there on her second day on vacation. She the only person in the car that passed away too. So that's why it's so powerful, because it's other people that survived it that see what I'm doing. Exactly. Like, you know, like my uncle and my cousins, they was in the car too. So.
Damn. I know you talk about like you've been having you at school and stuff. You had your clothing line out. How the support system you feel like been since then? You know, from beginning.
At first, it was like I kind of, you know, when you have something new, you gotta like, it's like you low key gotta be like, yo, like you gotta scream it like I have a clothing line, because no one seen me do that. And like at first, I only had beanies, from Create Your Own Swag, like the CYOS shit. And then like people who know me like from back in the day, like over 15 years ago, they know. They like, damn, that's funny as hell. But then like the support then was like I had to try to get people to do it. And Philly has like a Philly support Philly, like, but Philly really don't support Philly, you know, like if you know, you know, but like everywhere outside. And I love Philly and I love my, you know, the people that I'm like really locked in with because they support, but it'd be hard to get the whole city behind you.
Why
sometimes.
Is that though? You know, I be hearing that lately.
I don't know. I really don't. I wish I had the answer to that though, because I feel like I'd be able to fix a lot of shit. But you know, it's just one of them places. It's like the city of brotherly love, but it's really not. Like,
and they be screaming that brotherly love shit. It ain't that.
Nah, it ain't that. I mean, but you still gotta acknowledge all the great things that Philadelphia has to offer as well, though, from a creative perspective and a place that makes you have drive and hunger. You know what I mean? Also, I gotta say today, my bro just passed away. Rest in peace, YBC Duel.
Oh, bro, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that too. My condolences too, bro.
That's my nigga.
Yeah, I seen that shit this morning. I was on my way driving to go work out.
Yeah.
Shit like that be crazy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Duel.
Yeah, bro.
We was just together out here.
Damn, for real? Y'all did like a little show or something?
Yeah, me, him, and Skrilla. I came to him and Skrilla performed at this mansion. I don't know where that joint was at, in like Tarzana or something. I don't really go to parties and shit, but they was like, you know, they was having something, so I'm like, I just pulled up because I seen it. Like, they didn't, I fuck with them, I know them, but they didn't like formally invite me. Like, somebody else told me about that joint, and then I seen they was performing, so I'm like, I'm gonna just pull up, meet them niggas there. And then I was on stage with them, and yeah, that shit was cool, you know. That shit was fun. It was fun. Yeah. It was fun. It's great that, you know, that's my last memory of bro.
Bro, something special too though.
Yeah, rest in peace, YBC Duel.
Yes,
Word.
What's your motivation?
Never going back to the bottom. Yeah. My dreams be vivid as fuck. Like, when I was in Philly, I used to dream like I was in California.
Type shit.
And then when I'm in California, I be dreaming like I'm in Philadelphia. That shit be crazy.
It's like backwards, you feel like, huh?
Yeah, that shit be fucking my head up. I don't know where that shit be coming from. Like, I be seeing all type of shit. I be trying to fight it.
It's like you gotta play defense all the time.
I'm like special teams.
Yeah, damn. You all over the place.
Yeah, we do a lot.
Oh, bro. Nah, look, I feel you though, cause bro, up here, bro, you gotta, you know, people up here be giving you this type of mindset. It's something totally different, you know?
Yeah. But I'm also equally as blessed. I'm really receiving the things that I pray for, actually. So I'm grateful for that too. And I'm, you know, we all go through things as humans, but most of the time I'm like a praying mantis. I'm just like rare as fuck, but I'm also able to maintain my poise and not be too like high or too low, even though it may look like I'm just kind of dry. But that's because I'm an analyst. I like to overanalyze shit to see like what, like, you know, you from Chicago, you know,
bro,
you gotta read people. I learned how to read people before I learned how to read English.
Yeah,
real shit.
Read a person quick as hell, their demeanor.
Yeah, like you gotta be like 4 or 5 years old and know how to read the room or read your environment because it's bad.
It is.
Like, you could be a kid and get cooked in Philly, no bullshit, because the kids is dying and women is dying. So
12, 13.
Yeah, it's sad, bro.
It is,
but
bro.
I'm going to do something good to change my community, even if it's not me being there physically. I want to rebuild the park in my hood. It's called Papa's Playground, but I really want to sponsor that joint and bring it back and revamp it, because when I was a young boy, they redid it. So I feel like the kids today, they need like a new update.
What you trying to add extra to it?
I mean, I want to put Cairo logos all over that shit and put a basketball court, because we don't have a basketball court. But I don't know if you've seen Vanessa Bryant just came to Philadelphia and redid a court in Kobe and Gigi's honor. Yeah, that's right down my way too.
Damn, okay.
That's like one of the first basketball courts I ever played on.
Damn.
Yep. That's across the street from Overbrook High School. It's called Tustin's Playground.
How long that's been around for? A long time.
How long Tustin's been around?
Yeah.
Shit, my grandpa played ball out there.
Damn.
Real shit. My grandpa was a lefty too. This is Chain.
Yeah,
he used to fry them niggas.
Yeah, he lefty too.
Yeah, I used to be hating on him a little bit.
You hoop back then?
Yeah. I we ain't really get a chance to like hoop like that because he was so much older than me. But I seen him shoot that joint a couple times. I'm like, I see you had it back in the day, nigga.
They be trying to give you the ball. Let me get another shot.
Yeah. He was a good dude. He was definitely balling up there. My pop was balling down there. I bought down there. Everybody bought there because it's like it's a staple. But it was so like old, and Vanessa Bryant and the Bryant family came and they redid it in Kobe and Gianna's honor. So it's like it's really nice now, and all the kids go there. And I just seen like they was hosting basketball summer camps. Like that shit put a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? Because I only know that area for that other shit.
For that, the time it's been going on.
Something bad, but it's amazing to see something good happen right there. Cause like no Kobe from Philly, but people be forgetting that. But that's why he is the way he is, though. Yeah. Like he's like that because he went to Lower Merion. He got that. I must just say he got that dog in him.
He got that dog in him. Nah, he do though. The mama, man. I see you say you got like a small crowd. I see you got a select few people with.
Yeah.
I want to ask you like how you supporting the brand. Like I know you got social media. You going like to people face to face. How you doing that?
I feel like when you have a brand, this is like for which camera I should look at that one.
You can look at that. You can look at that one. Huh?
Yo, this for all like entrepreneurs and brand owners and ownership people. Like if you got a brand, people gotta see you and think the brand. If nobody thinks the brand when they see you, what's the fuck is the point of having it?
All right.
You mean? Like I know Ronald McDonald, whenever he popped out, niggas like, yo, that's Ronald McDonald. You know what I'm saying? When niggas see me, I had people down the street, yo, Big CC. I'm like, that's crazy. Because I just be saying that on some funny shit. Like, but like people actually acknowledge me as that. That's crazy.
Motherfuckers start paying for that shit now.
Yeah, and make them pay.
Yeah,
you gotta make them pay.
Talking about pay, like you got shows, you be doing like networking, going to events. What's some of the events you got coming up for the people that's watching?
On Thursday, I'm hosting Surgeon Studios right here, downtown Los Angeles. It's like my first joint like that. I just opened for 310 Baby at the Novo, and then like a week after that, I performed at Brown Bag Podcast at the Novo. It was a lot of dope people that performed that night when I performed too, like Lakia Blast, Lola Brooke, Lil Tyler. Yeah, they all performed like after I opened. That shit was dope because I'm like, damn, I was just on the same joint as all these people.
Networking and shit.
Yeah. And I was like, I be counting sometimes. I be like, how many people perform tonight that have my brand? I was like, 310 Baby bought some of my shit. Yeah. Blast got some of my shit. Like a couple niggas. So I'd be grateful for that, bro. Yeah. Like I always say, like I'm just a kid from West Philly. There's people living through me. Yeah. Like all the guys who passed away. Like niggas in jail. Yeah.
So you like do you feel like you a face of the your crowd or your community?
Yeah, definitely a my respective area. And there's other faces, but I'm one of them faces. Probably I'll say my block got a Mount Rushmore.
That's what's up, man.
Mount Sixmore. Yeah, probably 6 us, not 4 us.
Damn world, I like that. What's I want to ask you like who your motivation, like somebody you looked up to, like you probably I see you say you had your granddad.
Yeah, my grandparents for sure. Gotta get a source to my grandparents. My grandma, she used to fly to Egypt and come back, and she would get like clothes from there and candles and goods and stuff like that, and she would bring them back, and she would sell them, and she had a store in Virginia because she lived in Virginia, and we used to be like all in the like DMV area and all that because she lived there. But yeah, just going there, I remember being in her store as a little kid. Her and my grandpa was in there, and he from Egypt, and I used to be low key. It's kind of funny to say this, but I used to be kind of annoyed that I had to sit there all day. I just thought about this one day where like half the day I went and sat in like the little cafeteria area where everybody was eating at because I just got so tired of sitting in there smelling incense all day. It just smelled like Egypt in the whole joint. But I wish I could go back and just be a little more appreciative.
It's a good thing.
But I did learn a lot from that, and I've opened stores in LA too, like like extended pop-ups where I'm there for 6 months, or I sign a whatever deal with the store because they want me to come to the store because I'm gonna bring a certain type of traffic. So a lot of the times the store is not charging me for me to live there. They want me to come there and do what I do. So it's a man. That's the best part about.
That's a win-win situation.
Yeah, because I get to be there for free most of the time. And the shit sell out, and then they just get their little commission, whatever they want. I work that out, and then
you get your merch off and shit.
Yeah, like I just opened the store in the mall this year on my birthday, so
it's in LA.
Yeah, Glendale Mall, but I took it out of there. I'm gonna put it somewhere else.
You ain't fuck with the traffic in Glendale Mall?
The traffic was cool. I had who was that pulled up? Fredro Star pulled up. Janae Aiko's dad pulled up to an event we had. Yeah, we had some really good, wholesome people come through that joint. I was happy. Mm-hmm. I had a grand opening. That shit was a vibe. Like, I couldn't ask for nothing more than that. I'm carrying my grandmom's legacy, so anytime I do something great, I be like real grateful for that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't never like knock it. Like, oh, it could have been better. I'd be like, damn, like I could be in Philly. Like, right. You know what I mean? But, yeah, definitely my parents is my motivation. Her too.
Got to. First lady for sure.
Yeah, and then Kobe, I think Kobe just inspired me. Just Kobe. Our first basketball team I played for was Lower Merion YMCA.
Damn.
That's where it's next to the high school, but they knocked the YMCA down. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, I played there 2005, 6, and 7, and then I started playing AAU after that. I started playing travel ball after that. In 2000, I didn't play ball in 08. I played 09, 010, 011, 012, and then 013 I stopped because the close. I stopped playing ball. That wasn't for me, gang.
It be like that shit.
I be shooting the lights out though. I'm gonna keep it a bean, like
Curry shit, huh?
Yo, the boy, you know the boy on Instagram that be shooting like all type of crazy shit. The boy, a lethal shooter. Lethal shooter. When you see this, holla at me.
He be shooting some crazy shit though. He did all like with the spikes in there and shit.
No, the craziest joint was when he was on the, like the wind turbine. Yeah. Like the joint, like say you going to like Palmdale. The wind turbine. Yeah. He's on one turbine, standing on the joint. It's a basketball court on the other turbine, and it's spinning. And I don't know how many takes the ball be doing. I don't care. I don't even care. It's the fact that he be making the shit. This nigga shot the ball and it went right. It just skimped the joint like just a little bit.
Crazy.
And he still hit that joint. I was like, damn, he different. He be doing crazy shit. But yeah, lethal shooter. When you see this, holla at me, cause you know what I'm saying, we gotta see who really like that.
Yeah, we gotta call that shit out too. Shit.
I'm gonna tag him on this specific part too. Like he gonna open my shit.
He gonna lie. He gonna want to show you off and shit.
Yeah. We gotta do a video together though. I fuck with lethal shooter. He's different. Yeah.
I thought bro would at least been in the league. I know. Shoot, though, bro.
He needs to be an NBA coach.
Yeah, he needs three or some shit.
He need to come to the Sixers and coach. That's what we need.
Speaking of Sixers, I'm glad you mentioned that shit.
We got Paul George.
Bro, Pistol P. I call it.
Yeah.
You think he gonna do something this year?
Yeah.
I mean, like as far as from getting y'all to the next step, though. You know, because it's only that one step y'all ain't getting past.
What Jimmy Butler say? Tobias Harris over me? Yeah.
Bro, I got rid of my boy. I was mad about that shit.
Man, we signed Toby to a 5-year, $180 million joint. Yeah. Like, why, bro? I mean, I fuck with him, but it's like, damn. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I've been trusting the process since Sixers tickets was $10. I remember we was so bad. The Sixers was trash, bro.
$10?
Bro, no bullshit. I remember this nigga resold me a Sixers ticket for like $18, and it was in like the 200 section. We was so bad. I couldn't tell you one person in our starting five. No bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. That's cat. We had Ish Smith.
You got 5.
We had Ish Smith.
He was decent.
We had Malik Wayans on that team. That's when we was.
Wayans?
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yes, like we was bad, bro. I fuck with Malik Wayans too. He was a point guard.
He's a point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
We was like, that was the year we only won 7 games that season.
7. Oh, I remember that year.
That's how we started tanking to get all these niggas we got, bro. We had 5 number 1 picks.
I was gonna say y'all had that number 1 pick. His ass was a bust. What was his name? Damn.
Bro, Simmons was a bust.
Then you think Simmons was a bust?
Jalil Okafor was a bust.
Jalil was
Let's keep it a bean.
Jalil was.
Nerlens Noel was a bust.
Hey,
Let's
Jalil
keep it a bean.
He from the city though.
Where? He from the rack?
Yeah, but his ass.
Yeah. Y'all got Anthony Davis and y'all got D Rose.
Yeah, D
Y'all got some niggas that came from over there. I ain't gonna lie.
D-Wade, KG.
Yeah, D-Wade. Yeah, Flash definitely from out there. He went to Marquette. Right?
Nah, he went to Marquette. No, he went to Marquette College though.
Yeah, Marquette.
High school, he went to Richards. Bro,
Yeah, y'all got some athletes too. Philadelphia got some athletes.
Y'all do. Y'all got it going on in football shit too this year too, bro.
Yeah, you know that.
Y'all
What, you a Bears fan?
Yeah, I fuck with the Browns though, but I'm gonna support my
Whoa,
Bears though.
what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit gonna hit you different. Ain't it?
Oh man.
I fuck with the Browns. The Bears because the front office racist. We just got a black quarterback. We had the second black quarterback, you know.
Oh yeah, who y'all? Oh, y'all got the boy from down the street.
Yep, Caleb.
Y'all got Caleb.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
He finna turn that bitch up. You don't think so?
Who in y'all division?
Shit, we got Minnesota, Green Bay. Yeah, you ain't fuck with them?
I ain't fucking with the Vikings, man.
Vikings.
Anybody who don't like it, holla at me.
What's the issue with the Vikings?
Man, we kicked their ass to go to the Super Bowl. We won,
Yeah,
we went to Minnesota, whooped their ass, and then whooped Tom Brady ass with a backup.
Damn, what Nick Foles?
Mm-hmm. The GOAT. They need to put his statue in the middle of Philly, like big as shit. Like that joint.
No, not Nick. You think so, bro?
Bro, he got us a Super Bowl.
I feel like that was all Kirk though. No, it was Carson. My bad, Carson Wentz. I think that was all.
Carson Wentz got us in contention to be in the playoffs, but he ain't play in the playoffs.
It was like 3 games in play, some shit like that.
Nah, bro, he was hurt. He tore his like ACL or some shit.
I just feel like.
And Nick Foles took us straight through the playoffs and beat Tom Brady.
He did do his thing.
That's like a nigga is a backup nigga on an NBA team, and he goes straight through the Western Conference and cook Michael Jordan.
Shit,
that's what Nick Foles did.
He did cook though.
Think about it. Anybody, bro, the only niggas that beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl was Eli Manning twice. And I don't even fuck with the Giants. I don't. But I gotta give the credit. I was cheering for the Giants when they was playing them though. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, cause I never would cheer for Boston sports in no situation. Damn. Ever. Like, I got some niggas I fuck with from New York, honestly. But I would never go be like, yeah, go Giants, cause they in our division. But I wasn't cheering for Brady. I know that. And I love Tom Brady now because he out the way.
Oh, bro, he goes.
Yeah.
Y'all got Saquon over there and shit.
We got Saquon.
And y'all just got, Dalton or something?
We just got somebody today from the Redskins.
Yeah, bro. What's his name? Dalston, some shit like that?
We got Smitty, number 6.
He's so motherfucker. I think this is gonna be his year.
Nigga scared of him. That nigga he's a nigga.
Dude hard as hell.
Yeah.
AJ.
And then we got AJ. You know his name always open. That nigga like the bodega. That nigga, bro. That nigga's game is different.
I call him 7-11. He hard though.
Bro, he's different. No bullshit. Like he's different type of nigga. I went to the Eagles game with my mom at the joint right here. We played the Rams. We kicked their ass. Bro, it was all Birds fans in there. I felt like I was in South Philadelphia at the joint. Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm in Cali. I'm looking around. I ain't see no palm trees. I'm like, fuck it, I'm in Philly right now.
Bro, you ever been to a Philly game?
Yeah, hell yeah. I went to last Eagles game I went to was in 2002. We had 5 Donovan McNabb.
B5.
We had Todd Pinkston.
Dawkins as
we had Javon Curse. We had Jeremiah Trotter. We had Lito Shepherd. We had Sheldon Brown.
That was a team, boy.
We had Big John Runyon on the line.
He was nice. Yeah.
We had LJ Smith was our tight end at the time.
Damn, he was. That was no something.
We had who was our receiver? I think we had Freddie Mitchell.
Freddie, yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 26, but I do know my history though, because I was only 4. I'm telling you a roster from when I was 4 years old.
That's what I was saying. I'm only 1 year old. I'm like, damn, you know this ain't shit out there.
Yeah, I will die by the Eagles. No bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, I agree with everything you said except that Nick Foles statue shit though.
I mean, why not give the man a statue that gave us our first Super Bowl since 1960?
I put Donovan McNabb up there.
He didn't win shit.
He's just a face though.
He didn't win nothing. I give Michael Vick a statue before I give one to Donovan McNabb.
All right, so you gonna get Jalen Hurts a statue when he get y'all a ring?
When he get a ring, hell yeah, he need one.
That's different though, yeah.
Cause I believe Jay Hurts could get it done, don't you?
For sure. I thought he would have got it done the other year. But
we played Pat, bro. That's like playing Brady. Yeah. But Pat is more mobile, but he armed like Brady. Like that shit different. Like it's hard. He like Steph Curry. Like you mean like what you gonna do with a nigga like that?
That shit,
he cooking shit.
Can't do shit. Saquon, that read.
I ain't gonna lie. That read option to Saquon, that shit gonna be disrespectful. Like
that shit
is gonna be crazy.
I got them on my fantasy team, so I'm trying to see what they got going on.
If he stay healthy,
that's the only thing, Brody.
Bro, if Saquon,
look, you gotta say this.
Saquon, please Stay healthy the whole season, gang, and I promise we going to the chip. I promise. If anybody see this joint and they want to bet me, bet your car, bet your crib, bet your life savings.
Look, he was finna give me hell for having this Niners shirt on.
Yeah, but it's not a Niners shirt, so we are. We cool.
Look, it's my boy shit. Hey, yeah, what else?
Yeah, at least it's not the man. The 49ers. I remember Brock Purdy came in and he got his arm broke by Hassan Reddick.
Damn.
I mean, that was 2 years ago.
Too.
Yeah, and then they went to the chip this year, and I was cheering for the 49ers. I would never cheer for the Chiefs. But I ain't gonna lie, though. Like, Andy Reid was our coach, so, like, I fuck with Andy Reid, and I still do.
And Vic in that bitch.
He on some shit now, bro. He different.
That offense he got over there crazy. He was trying to do that shit with D-Jack when he was over there.
Nah, we got Chip Kelly and ruined everything.
He fucked the whole shit up. I seen that shit, bro. I had Mariota over there and shit.
I don't know why we were so thirsty to get Marcus Mariota for. I never understood
he ain't
that.
fit the offense, I don't think.
Nah, bro. None of that ever worked. Like, Eagles done had some squads. We done had a team with Jeremy Maclin on it, team with D-Jack, and then we had Shady McCoy, Vic.
Shady up, Vic.
Like, we had Asante Samuel. We was sturdy, bro. But this year,
we gonna see for
you
sure,
know it.
bro.
Hit them low, hit them high.
Bro.
Come on,
That's
you know the song.
intro. I already know.
Don't make me do the chant.
Shit.
I don't want to yell that shit right now. Y'all know how to spell Eagles, though. Y'all know how it sound.
Gilly and Watto nut ass be talking about that shit.
Yeah. You saw Wallow just got Gilly that Doom buggy. That joint was hard.
That shit is hard.
That shit was hard. I let Wallow. Like, Wallow, I'm really the biggest Birds fan. I need one of them
You
joints.
feel me? Come holler at your boy. For real. Look, they ass be crazy, though.
Yeah, I love what they doing for the community, though.
For sure.
I just seen them at the place I'm about to perform at, too. They was cool. And I hollered at Gilly when I was a young boy, and I was like 8. I seen Gilly a couple of times.
Shit. How that shit be like, how to see somebody like them take over? You know, like motivation for you?
Gilly is a big inspiration to me, at least from a writer's perspective, because, you know, he used to be with Cash Money and all them with his pen and shit, so I always respected him. I'm like, if your pen like that and you was with Wayne and all them niggas, like, you must be on some shit. Like, so from a writer's perspective, I always thought he was dope. And then just being a thorough OG in Philly, like, I got a lot of respect for Gil. Like, he's, you know what I'm saying? They turned $1 million worth of game where he was just sitting on the bed with his wife in the back just cracking jokes and shit. and then he took that to doing what he doing now and actually interviewing people. He interviewed a lot of notable people. He got some classic interviews. Like, he got an interview that got King Von, rest in peace, and P&B Rock, rest in peace, in the same interview. Yeah. And they both at the table together. I thought that was cool.
That was one of my favorite ones, to be honest.
Yeah. I like they song together was fire too.
That shit was hard
P&B and Von.
Yeah, that shit was hard to see.
Before Von passed away, I was supposed to send the Cairo to Von, but he had just, like, he passed away, like, as soon as I got, like, in contact with his people and shit.
That should have been crazy, though.
I know.
With him and shit.
Man, I still got his order in my phone, like, what I was going to make and send him. It was some fire, too.
Damn.
That shit was hot.
That's just seeing that shit, like, you branching off to different cities and shit with different rappers and shit, bro. What's next for you, you know, for the clothing line? You know, you doing something bigger than what you got going on now.
Man, I think them fashion weeks is calling me. Yeah. Because they be hitting me. And they be like, they'll DM me the eyes in my DM. And I'm just like, what's up, man? Like, but the fashion week pages be hitting me, though. They, you know, like New York. And then some people hit me from, like, Fashion Week Paris. They was like, you know you supposed to be out here going dumb right now.
I want to take you and your lady. Go ahead.
I was like, damn. I was like, merci.
Yeah. You gotta see what they talking about first, though.
Yeah, I'll go out there, John, though. Like, I want to take my brand to other places. I got a lot of fans that fuck with my music in other countries and shit. So, you know, they want to tap into how I dress, too, because they see the shit and they like, damn, I want to wear what you wearing. So,
that shit was up,
next for the brand is just, you know, obviously the influencer videos is extremely humbling. And it's a great, you know, it's a great tool to be able to promote yourself. But I want to just build my brand into more of a brand and not just clothes. Like, I'm able to do so much more than just clothing. Like, I want to get into making home decor and making candles and making Egyptian scented lotion that's like organic and it's good for your body and skin and shit like that.
Cause the name catchy, you can spread it around different type of brand and shit too, like you said.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn up in a different way. But I host fashion shows too, so I'm thinking my next fashion show is gonna be soon. A lot of my previous models and people that were a part of the curation of my events have been hitting me like, bro, like do another joint. But my most recent fashion show I was a part of was in like February, and it did well. It was cool. So
what stop you from doing another
one? Like what you mean? Like
you want to do another one soon? You want to give it time?
Yeah, like I want it to be the right time. I make sneakers as well, so I got my third sneaker about to come out. It's called the Cairo CASANOVA 3, the CC3s. Yeah, I drop a shoe every year like a basketball player.
All this shit on the link on the website too, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be up there.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a giveaway. I'm gonna have a merch where I just record a video of me leaving a pack of merch somewhere, and then somebody come up.
Yeah, I see.
I'm gonna do one of them joints too.
Right.
But the shoes is fire. Look, I'm gonna show you.
You gotta show me too, bro. Giving back to the fans, that shit hard. They appreciate that shit too. Yeah, that shit hard as hell.
Look, these are CC3s. My shit loading slow as hell. Look, these are CC3s.
Oh, these bitches nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Swipe through that joint, cause it's other colorways.
Oh, you got this. These bitches, yeah. Oh yeah.
The gray one's about to go crazy though.
Yeah, I was just saying the gray was hard.
I'm gonna show up to the Dior store
when these ones drop?
Man, they were supposed to come out tomorrow, but I think
10.5, Brody. I'm coming your way.
I'm gonna drop them October 3rd.
Damn. Oh, go ahead. That's my birthday.
That's your birthday?
My boy. Yeah, I see.
Well, that's her birthday.
That's your living. See, good. I see. Good people. Damn.
See, I said
October
the right
3rd.
date.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead.
October
drop that.
3rd. So CC3 is October 3rd. Because it's the threes.
Yeah.
October 3rd.
Oh, bro. That's your I fuck
3.
with that. That's smart as hell.
Fuck it.
Look, before I let you go to, I got to ask you your top 5 rappers from Philly, bro.
Oh, man.
You know I was coming with this shit. You can't run from it either, Brody.
Excluding myself, I say it gotta be like people that the world knows. So I'm gonna say the old head's about to go at me.
Yeah.
All right, look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. All right, Beanie Siegel. I got it because I don't want the old heads to grind me up. Black Thought.
Ooh.
From the Roots.
Yeah.
All right, so the old heads, don't go at me because I got that out the way. Lil Uzi.
Oh, yeah. All right. Uzi for sure. That's 30. That shit is tough, though.
Shit, man. Shit, gotta go Meek Millie.
Gotta go with me.
And the last one, Eve.
Ooh.
Only reason I say Eve is because for women's rap, I say, from my perspective, I gotta put a slash next to Eve because it's two females that rap from Philly that I really enjoy. But I like Left Eye, rest in peace, and I like Eve, and I always fucked with they shit. I always listened to it. I always thought it was hard. So that's my 5, and I had to put some women in there too. Like I don't want to just because I gotta acknowledge like Eve had her own show. She was on the run, like she different, and she was with Rough Riders. Like she was on some shit. So yeah, that's. Old heads, don't go at me. I said 3 old head rappers.
I think they can't be mad because you mentioned 2 women too, though, bro. Out of respect, though.
And Left Eye was hard. Imagine if Left Eye didn't pass away that young.
She would change the whole game.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Left Eye was fire. And Eve was fire too.
Eve was hard to see. Like, a lot of people ain't do that type of shit you just did,
I had to pay homage to what I was listening to because just because there's niggas out now that's hot don't mean that they wasn't out when I was listening to music as a young boy. Yeah. Now, I say like top 5 rappers that's not Philly. Based off what I listen to, I go, all right, Biggie, word, gotta go Big Smalls. old heads gonna go at me. I like Big. I like Weezy F Baby, and the F is for a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I like XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
IPX.
Oh, bro, you got a nice look. I see your
That's
plate.
the GOAT. X.
Yeah.
X is that nigga.
He for sure would.
He fought with Fredo.
Oh, Fredo. Yeah,
Him and Fredo was like this.
They would. I seen the little DM they put out.
You know, X had pulled up on Fredo when Fredo was in the hospital. Fredo passed away on my birthday.
Damn, he did.
And then X was born on January 23rd. My birthday, January 19th. And Fredo passed away on my birthday when I turned 20.
Damn.
All right, so Big, Wayne, X. I go. This is just me. I fuck with Kanye.
Yeah.
And then on some real shit, I listened to Big L when I was growing up.
Okay.
Cause he just, I don't know if he an honorable mention or what, I don't know, but it's something about Big L. Like, he was that nigga.
Yeah.
I just fuck with him, bro. He could spit. If he had survived like and lived this whole time, bro, he would have been on some shit too.
Different type of time.
Yeah, he was fired, bro. I don't know if that's an accurate ass top 5, but I don't know if I don't have Big L in there, I'd probably say Kendrick. But I feel like Big L was like of the same lyrical like
type shit. Yeah.
So I put K Dot, and then I say like honorable mention to a nigga I actually listened to was Big L, because he passed away when he was kind of young. So he was fire though.
I seen that shit too. He was young when he passed away.
Yeah, he was on some shit.
Damn.
But yeah, that's like my top 5. And then like I'm real into the R&B too. Like I don't know, like I fuck with that. I can't even tell you like R&B singers or singers that I fuck with.
So many of them.
Yeah, I fuck with Jasmine Sullivan. I fuck with I really fuck with Jasmine Sullivan. I fuck with Chris Brown shit.
No, bro.
I fuck with Tory Lanez shit.
Bro, figure my boy Tory.
I fuck with I'm into the singing. I fuck with Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke. Yeah, he a sleeper.
Yeah. I be listening to a lot of shit though. I don't just listen to music though. I be like listening to audios and shit. I like to listen to speeches too. I like to listen to that.
Like on YouTube and shit.
I like to whenever I need some inspiration, I go watch the last speech Martin Luther King gave the night before he got killed.
Damn.
Cause you could see that he knew that shit was coming.
Yeah.
And I always live my life like that. Like, you don't know when that shit gonna happen.
Gotta be on point.
Like, you gotta give your most. Think about it. He didn't know when, but he knew that it was gonna come. But he didn't know when. But he still spoke to them people the last time that he spoke to them, like, and gave his best, and it became a classic speech more than the I Have a Dream speech, because people don't even know the rest of the speech besides the I Have a Dream part.
Exactly.
I mean, but the last speech that Martin Luther King gave, that joint was heavy. You could see the pain in his eyes. You can hear it in his voice. You know what I'm saying? They bombed his house trying to kill his family, all type of shit. So then imagine if that was today. Nigga bomb your crib while your girl in there and your baby's in there.
Shit fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah, he just was trying to do the right thing. I always go watch him. I listen to a lot of Langston Hughes. I'm into like old poetry, like that old shit, like when they used to do like scat music and shit, like when it sounded like niggas was rapping before they was rapping. I like to listen to like 1900s music, but all pre-1960. Like I'll just go like binge on some like old ass music. I don't know, like I like to listen to shit like that too.
Like it expands your mind too though.
Yeah, like I don't just like listen to the same shit all day. I don't know. I like Malcolm X speeches too. I like to listen to him.
People don't get his speeches a credit enough too, bro.
Yeah, I like to watch shit like that. More so than like podcasts up to date, because people are like in the internet era, so it's like less genuine.
Yeah, it's all.
But then when you listen to the old heads, they ain't had no iPhone and Instagram and all that shit. That's why I stay off that shit, because I'm trying to be my authentic self, and it's hard to like be that and still promote yourself. And that's why, you know, I got people that run my accounts and shit. So
That's the best way to do it too, though, Brody.
Yeah, but I feel like what's essential to my growth is my diversity and my willingness to go find something different than all of my peers. And I'm inspired by shit that they just don't even interpret. Like, I read a lot. Like, I love going to the library. It's this bookstore I really fuck with right here. The last bookstore.
Yeah,
we gotta go to that.
That shit hard. Yeah, I went there a couple days ago. That shit, it be getting packed though.
It's lit. That shit is beautiful. I love that shit. To go gain some new information, it's such a luxury in life.
Shit important being a black man too, though, bro.
Whoa, wait, gotta go back to the rappers. Nipsey Hussle, my bad.
Damn, yeah.
Yep.
Can't forget, damn.
And Philly rappers gotta say core. Rest in peace, P&B Rock too.
Yep.
Bro, I couldn't leave that out.
You couldn't. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Nip man, Rock. That shit, yeah. Bro, you right about that. Rock had some nice shit out though.
I might have to put Pop Smoke in my top 5. I ain't gonna
Smoke,
hold you, man.
damn. I ain't gonna lie, you
My
ain't the
list
first
be
person.
changing, bro.
You ain't the first person I heard say that shit though, bro.
Pop was fire, bro. He was only 20.
20.
Niggas saying they outside.
Bro got the whole voice it is. That shit hard as hell. He was hard though, bro. I think he was gonna drop another album before he passed away. Shit be crazy. 20 years old.
Man, my top 5 rappers that passed away, I like that a little bit better. Yeah, I say X, Juice WRLD, King Von, Pop, and Mac Miller. But I already said Nip.
You did.
But
you gotta throw him in there.
Yeah, Mac was my nigga though.
Mac was hard.
Mac was hard. Pennsylvania.
That's one of his best ones. Damn. Who out of all of them, who was your best one?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like Jase Dwayne Onfroy Jr.'s life was so impactful for a bunch of kids. And XXXTentacion is more than just what people say that he is. I mean, you know, everybody make mistakes in life. It's mistakes that people made that they don't publicly acknowledge. And then they want to say, fuck somebody else because of something they did publicly. Or they did and it became public. But everybody do shit that's wrong. So, but he has the most streamed album ever on Spotify.
Is shit more than Juice shit?
Question Mark is the biggest, most streamed album ever, I think.
It is, damn.
That's the album that has Sad on it.
Sad, okay.
That's powerful. That album is, bro, that shit changed my life. His music got kids to not commit suicide.
Yeah.
You know that 120,000 people a year in the United States commit suicide? That's a lot of fucking people. A lot of people, yeah. You heard? I imagine we got to go look at what the number was when X was alive. Or we got to see people's testimonies of people that didn't do nothing to themselves. That his music did inspire them. Because I look in them comments on YouTube and that's what I see. I see people going through the same shit that I was saying. Like, damn, I'm feeling, that's how I'm feeling. Right. But then I'm listening to a nigga and he on the drum being vulnerable. So that means it does get better. Right. Because he the biggest nigga out. Think about it. If he got songs called Schizophrenia and all type of shit. And he talking about cutting himself and wanting to die and feeling like he not shit. But then look at all that he became before his assassination.
Powerful too.
He ain't just die. You heard? Right. If you know, you know.
Yeah, real shit. That I've been hearing a little bit of shit about that too though, you know. Certain little shit, you know.
You know.
Yeah. Can't speak on it, but you know. So I want to ask you this though, bro, you know, having your environment, you know, tight little circle and shit.
Yeah.
What's something like you see yourself doing the next couple years from now?
Man, I'm trying to get on more of them shows. That shit is busting.
What show? You talking about the...
Just shows and performing. That shit is crazy, bro. I have no fear. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I get out there and I just tweak. Like, I don't even... Bro, my biggest attribute as a performer is my energy. Like, I'm all energy. Like, I can't dance. No kidding. No kidding, I can't dance.
You can't dance. You got something now. Yeah.
Man, I can't dance for shit. Even if somebody taught me, I still wouldn't be able to. I just don't move like that. But I could rap though.
Yeah, so that's all that matters.
I just told my little sister last night. I was like, she was like, "Oh, you can't dance." I'm like, but nobody walk up to Jay-Z and be like, "Oh, you can't dance," because he's so great at one thing. Right. But Beyonce could dance though.
Yeah.
Yeah, word.
She sing and dance.
Yeah, you heard? So when he performing with her, he just like, yeah, go ahead, B. You know what I'm saying? He don't gotta do too much. That's thorough to me. Like, turn your hat to the side, let her do her thing.
Look tight. Yeah, that's real shit though. And they been doing that for a minute.
Yeah, but people highlight what you do well when you're really great at it. I mean, they never gonna talk about some random shit that you don't do.
That you don't do, yeah. You think a lot of motherfuckers don't want to talk about the bad side of the business, you know?
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. In the next like year or so, like I really see myself where I see myself.
Okay.
Where,
like you got your own vision, you know. You gonna
everything I prayed for
is
I got.
Okay.
Like I got it. No bullshit. Like I prayed for better relationships in my life, and now I got better relationships.
Yeah.
I prayed for God to remove like all that. Like goofies, and got them out the way.
Got to though, to elevate shit, to keep going in life.
But you know, more music and more just creative liberation, and showing people that you can be whatever you want to be, and this like for all the kids in Philly, like that's on the block and shit. I want them to know like you so much more than your environment. I wish I could talk to that kid that's gonna watch this interview that's in the basement, because I was that kid. And I remember watching, 106 in Park after school, rushing home to watch 106.
Good day.
And I used to be like, I'm gonna be on that shit. Or when No Jumper first came out, before I was even on No Jumper, I used to watch that joint because X was on there. And I didn't even know what No Jumper was, but X had did an interview, and Adam interviewed X, and it's like one of the biggest No Jumper interviews ever. And then for me to go on there, at first I didn't go on there as an interview. I was walking down the street. I had just got out of the hospital because I was going through like a situation, and I was still like, my body was still feeling low from being in the hospital for so many days consecutively. And I remember I had got out like after like the 5th or 6th day, and I was asleep for a lot of the time, so I don't remember a lot. But I was walking down Melrose, and the security guard was standing outside the No Jumper that's on Melrose, like their store. And they had just put a booth in there for niggas to come in there and rap and shit. So I remember I'm walking past, and I was just trying to get some air because I had been inside for like a week. So I remember he was like, yo, and I turned, he like, you rap? And it felt like a movie. And I was like, nigga, do I? No. He was like, come on, you be the first person. And I went in there and I cooked. Man. And I remember like 3 days after that, like my man Kenny Malice from over there, he work at No Jumper. Shout out my nigga Kenny Malice. He called me. He like, it's early as hell. I'm at my grandma's crib. My phone on the glass table vibrating. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is it's early as shit? He like, yo, turn No Jumper news on. You just won. I'm like, what? He like, bro, your freestyle just won. He just told them to run that shit back live on the jump. And I was like, damn. And it was like 50,000 people in the chat. No kizzy. Like, crazy. That shit crazy, bro. And I won that jump, and I called it Po Jumper, and then I dropped it went and recorded it as a song. Because it was just something I had just penned, and I just went and did it. But
like some shit Herb did with that little freestyle he did.
What, this one?
Yeah, on Road.
Yeah.
He did that shit. I made a whole song out of it.
Yeah, and I made a song out of it. So instead of No Jumper, I called it Po Jumper. Yeah, but I did that jump. And then I ended up on the jump doing an interview. And that shit at like, I don't know, like almost $1 million.
Damn.
So.
That shit hard.
Yeah, bro. It's, damn. This year in hindsight, or, even, we winding down, but I'm grateful, bro. This has been my biggest year in all of my creative efforts and idealisms. Like, I'm very connected to earth, and I listen to a lot of natural sounds. Like, so it make it easier for me to figure out earthly things. Like, how do I grow in certain areas? Because, like, I understand the way we design. I understand my design. Like, you know how Apple got a phone? Like, this the design.
Oh, bro.
Like, whatever this is. What phone is this? The 15? Yeah, this the design.
Design, yeah.
But, like, I understand my design. Like, I'm the Apple genius of my own body. Like, I get what's going on.
I see what you're saying.
Word.
Oh, bro, I fuck with
I'm
that
getting
shit.
closer, though.
Yeah.
I'm getting closer.
Still timing, too. You ain't over.
Bro, I'm dead ass like a praying mantis. Like, you can't go outside and see a praying mantis. The same way you go outside and see an ant, see a trail of ants on the ground everywhere you go, or see a roach because we downtown. You don't just go outside and be like, I'm going to find a praying mantis today.
All right.
You just look and you be like, oh shit, a praying mantis.
Exactly.
That's me. No cat.
Oh, bro, I fuck with that shit.
Like, you going to see me when you see me, or I want to be seen, when I want to pop out, because I'm rare. I'm different. My mindset is, I want to read this thing. I hope I still got it in my phone.
Like a little poetry note or something?
Low key it was. Oh, I got it. I said, the run I'm on is historic. If I die before I complete my mission, I'd still be happy because I did more than anybody I seen as an example in my community, but also implemented the things I was taught to be able to do this. I'm an embodiment of all my life's teachers. I lock in daily, multiple times a day. My brain is elite. My hustle is undefeated. My drive is unwavered. My awareness is of a shark. My passion is of a poet in the 1950s. My heart was born golden, but now it's frozen. I'm still overachieving and never overreacting because this is my life's trajectory. I'm from the trenches.
Damn. That shit hit a little different when you say it, too. You might have to add that in the song or something.
Yeah, I might.
A little intro. That shit hard.
But it's the truth, though.
It's fact, yeah.
When a shark in the water, like, nothing around it is going to eat it. Not me.
Yeah.
Word.
That's real facts, though, bro. What before we leave, what do people find you at, like, on social media? You know, and a link for the brand, too, bro, the merch.
Oh, yeah.
Because I see you got that shit on, too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Instagram, Po Lambeau, POLAMBEAU. And then my clothing page is Cairo, CAIRO .Casanova, CASANOVA. So Cairo.Casanova. Yeah, and Cairo Cleopatra too. It's all in my bio on Po Lambeau page. Yeah. And if you need whoever tap in, make sure you tap in with the Mogul Girl. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all interviews, get y'all podcasts, whatever y'all trying to do.
Most definitely. What's the podcast name too, you say?
Oh, my pod?
Yeah.
Yesterday You Said Tomorrow podcast.
Bro. Fuck with that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like get off your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I do group pods too. So if you want to do it, I'll bring like 2 other podcasters and fill the table up and just let y'all talk. And
network shit,
yeah. That's a good network.
Got to, bro.
I mean, but just having an opportunity to be here and talk about the things that matter to me, that mean a lot to me, bro. So I'm extremely grateful for that.
No, I appreciate you coming too, though,
and
bro.
we come from a similar environment, so that's why I've always been so cool with people from the rack, because I understand y'all, and it's the same shit.
Same shit, yeah.
If you come to Philly, you good.
Bro. I went that one time though. I was shorty.
Yeah,
I was like motherfucker, like 8 years old.
It was lit. What you do?
I went to motherfucker holiday year. I ain't do shit. I was on some family trip type shit.
Oh yeah.
I ain't do. I was shorty.
You gotta have a tour guide when you in Philly, man.
You know, this is like 2006.
What they say, keep all hands and feet inside the vehicle.
Yeah, got to though. Boy, Po, man. Appreciate you coming, bro.
Yeah, Po Lambeau checking in.
Po Lambeau, Po Lambeau, Joctober. Appreciate you, Brody. Love.
It ain't easy being me, but they think so. I know my bitch want me to get it at me, cold. Hey, bottles for the bitches over at Winko.